What is up, everybody? We're doing a video today with Brian from Momentum Vans. Momentum Vans and I actually have known each other for, we just found out 5 or 6 years, something like that. Located up in Washington State. We're going to get all the info about them. They've got this really cool box behind me, but we're actually not touring that because it's not built. Coming soon when it's done. We're actually going to tour, is this your show van?
This is our show van.
An amazing show van, beautiful inside and out, and the build quality is phenomenal. Definitely want to stay tuned for the, here we go. Brian, we are actually accompanied here by a couple of your people. So, hello.
How's it going?
What's up, buddy?
It's going great. We're here at St. Helens Adventure Van Expo.
Moving last second because we had to get kicked out of, we had to get kicked out of the Hood River Expo.
Yep. We've had some beautiful northwest weather here this morning.
It's okay. We're dry now. I'm loving it. What is Momentum Vans and what do you guys do?
Momentum Vans is a full custom Sprinter van conversion company. So we build primarily off the Mercedes Sprinter platform, and we are a full custom van conversion company.
Would you do a Transit or a ProMaster build?
We support Transits and ProMasters on the partial, on the partial project side of things. We'll support DIYers that are looking to build out their own van, and if they're uncomfortable cutting windows in or doing electrical systems or heaters.
So you have a full service center?
Yeah, we have a full service center, full install center, so we'll do upgrades to previously built out vans.
That's awesome.
We try to support all sides of van life, but for full builds and the fit and finish and the quality of work that we strive for, we build off of the Mercedes Sprinter platform.
And today, what are we looking at today? What is the make, model, chassis, everything?
We're looking at a 2021 4x4 170 Sprinter.
4x4 as in this is pre-2020 or 2021? Or is it
2021. Yeah, so 2023 and on is all the all-wheel drives.
So this is the other 4x4.
This is a 2021 4x4 built on the V6. Been on the road for 3 years. Family's gotten to enjoy it for the last 3 years, and here to show you how things have held up. And
so technically it's yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's the businesses.
It's the businesses.
Yeah.
Which you are the owner of the business.
This is built around our needs. We've got 2 small kids, so we need extra seat belts and sleeping positions for a family of 4. But we are a full custom van builder. So whether it's 2 people, 6 people, we built vans around.
How many Momentum vans are on the road, do you think?
There's somewhere between 75 and 100 Momentum vans on the road.
And you guys have been in business since 18?
Since 2017. 10 to 12 full builds a year, and then on the partial project side, we see 1 to 5 vans a week, supporting those DIY projects and upgrades on the install base side.
And I actually came up to your I saw your thing, your shop.
Yep.
You didn't have a finished van for me to tour then, which I was.
I think we were working on this one.
Was it really?
Maybe? No, it would have been earlier. So.
Okay.
Maybe in the design phase or planning phase of this.
You didn't do too much to the outside. You did little things to the outside of your show van. You have a front bumper.
Yep. CA-tuned.
CA-tuned.
Winch bumper up front. Yeah, if you want to come take a look up here.
I'd love to.
Got Agile off-road rip kit. CA-tuned front bumper with the Baja Designs LP9s up front.
So as I'm actually leaning on your box behind you, I saw that you have the Agile rip kit, but you went Van Compass on this one. Do you have a preference, or what do you like? We're not bashing any companies.
Nope. We work closely with both companies with wanting as big of tire as possible on here. We wanted to go 6.3, get that extra lift.
The Van Compass 6.3.
Yeah, the Van Compass 6.3. We also were really intrigued by the new rally struts, so we wanted to highlight those on here.
I was going to say, like, they look just cooler.
I mean, it just needed the most menacing looking thing with how big this vehicle is.
I mean, you could have went King.
So you could have gone King, but we've been working with Van Compass for a long time as well, and we really like those guys.
The Van Compass is great, Agile is great, Invictus is great. Like, they're all pretty cool. It just depends on what your wants and needs are.
Exactly. Yep.
So yeah, you said you got the bumper, you got the Agile rip kit.
Yep, we've done Line X on the exterior, on the hood, front bumper, down the rocker panels, just keeping things really durable.
What do you got for side steps and roof rack?
Side steps are Rome built. Roof rack is Tanner
original
rack.
Rome built.
Original Rome built.
OG Rome built.
OG Rome built steps. And then we've gone with a Tanner rack, roof rack. We've been working closely with those guys and been
Tanner rack's
really
great.
pleased with them. Yeah,
I love Tanner rack.
They've been awesome. Full custom racks to support our custom vans.
How do you like that Fiamma awning?
It's been great. Manual awnings are the way to go.
I agree.
They are reliable.
Just another thing
for all the fancy things that we'll put in a van, we want to go basic on the awnings. Legged awnings, manual configuration, it just works.
I actually have KO3s on my truck.
Yep.
These are the KO2s.
These are KO2s.
But
we'll be going to the KO3s when
not
when these
Falcons?
are worn out. I've got Falcons on my truck. I've not been massively impressed by them.
Okay,
Yeah.
I love my KO3s.
Yeah.
I love my KO3s.
They're quieter.
So much quieter.
Yeah, we get great traction. We spend a lot of time in the snow with this van, so we've done quite a few things on the interior to make this 4-season capable.
Well, let's step inside if that's okay, and we're going to show the 4-season capability.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool. Oh my God, it's warm in here.
And is that on camera?
Oh yeah, what is?
It's warm in here?
Yeah.
So all of that's been door open, and the only heat in here is through the floor.
Okay,
the
so
fan hasn't been
I
on
mean,
at all.
we're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
Might as well before we get into this awesome design in the front. What is your heat?
Heat is through Rixon's S-Bar system. So
And-
we're doing a hydronic diesel furnace.
Yep. And the people that do watch my channel do know about the hydronic. I had in my van.
Yep.
I had the Van Life Tech. Rixon is also great.
We've been incredibly pleased with working with Rixon's. Their customer service and reliability
service is amazing.
It's the gold standard for any of the products we're working
Right.
with.
And then you took the Rixon and you put the floor into it. Now,
Yep.
do you cut your own floor or do you?
We cut our own floor,
Yep.
so we're a one-stop shop. We're trying to keep everything completely custom and do as much in-house as possible.
Right.
So we've got CNC machine in-house. We're able to design the hydronic floor around any penetrations we need for secondary seating or cabinetry layouts that we need to
So you can go
work our
around the
way
shower that's directly to my right here.
Yep, exactly.
And again, for people that are like, well, why don't you put the pipes underneath the shower to heat the shower pan? It's like, well, it's a little bit harder than you think to do that.
It's harder than you think. Sometimes you lose some vertical space. So being able to get away from spaces that we don't want to be under, or run hydronic floor under the spaces that we do want to be under for freeze protection, it's just better for us that we can customize that side of things.
And for everybody that's like, do I really need hydronic floor? If you haven't had hydronic floor, it's
Yeah.
once you have it, you're going to never go back.
Yep.
100%.
Yeah, we're standing in this van right now. It's 50, 55 degrees outside. It's been pouring down rain, and we just have the hydronic floor heat on. We're maintaining 62, 63 degrees.
I don't know. Let me check.
The
Yeah,
floor,
it's only 65.
65.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. 65. The floor is
the floor warm right now?
completely dry.
If I
The
took
floor
my
is
foot-
warm.
If I took my feet
yeah,
off, my
go
shoe?
for it.
I'm
Yeah.
going to take.
Yeah, to get it muddy.
Oh yeah, nice and toasty. Oh my God. Yeah, it's freaking hot.
It's great. Yeah.
I mean, I
It's
had
so
it.
close.
I had the
Yeah.
Van Life Tech, which is very similar to Rixon. I had it in my second van. It was the best.
So nice.
I actually have a photo of me, and maybe I'll throw it up, but I have a photo of me in Banff, 30 degrees outside, door open, and I'm sitting in like a regular jacket,
Just
like
toasty.
a normal, toasty as all can be. We were toasty.
Nice.
Snow falling.
Yeah.
People don't understand like the efficiency of a hydronic system
Yeah.
over like an S-bar forced air system.
Just an air system, yeah. And then we get other benefits too. So we still have air heat. This van has 2 air heat exchangers, one kind of serving the forward end of the van here. The other one is serving both the garage space as well as in the shower. We've got our heating plumbed to the shower. So we've got a lot of people that want a shower in the van but don't want to give up this much space just to be able to shower. So we're trying to make this as multifunctional as possible.
All right.
So we've got forced hot air into the shower on a boot drying manifold. It doesn't just have to be for heating up boots or drying boots, but if we hang gear from the shelves in the shower,
Well, I was
turn the
gonna
furnace
say, like,
on,
just like on
it's
like
a
ski
gear
day.
drying.
Yeah, a gear dryer, but like if you went on a day of skiing,
Yep.
to come back and to shower like a nice hot shower
Feels great.
with forced air blowing at you.
Yep.
Oh my God.
And then it dries out the shower stall,
Yeah,
dries
no
all your
mold.
gear out.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
It's next level. And also in the hydronic system, the Rixon, that's hot water too.
yep. On
It's
demand hot
on-demand,
water.
yeah.
So we got 33 gallons of fresh water. All that can be used for hot water. Certainly, you're not usually having a 10 or 15 minute shower, but you could.
Again, we're going to talk about this,
Yeah,
the front in a second,
absolutely.
but you know, a lot of my audience is always like, price. You as an owner of a huge custom van upfitter, it's really hard to give an actual price.
It's really challenging considering all of our projects are completely custom. I mean, we start with a fresh CAD model for every build, and we build it to suit the customer's needs.
So I would
so
like
our
to.
builds are
yeah, I was
going to
gonna say
be,
range, yeah.
we're not including the cost of the shell. That's going to be on top of things. Our builds are going to be anywhere from $100,000 to $250,000. I know that's a massive range, but
You have- it has to be that.
There is a massive range in what we could do in these vans.
I mean, for people to understand what prices are like. I mean, hydronic heating system can be upwards of 20 depending on what you want.
Yeah, electrical system upwards of 30.
Easy 30.
Exterior, I mean, it's not uncommon for a lot of our full builds to have somewhere between 50 and 75K of exterior stuff.
Easy, yeah.
So usually when we're trying to help customers hit price points, we're recommending like a phased approach where we get the interior like this, and then we can add the exterior that doesn't really impact that initial build. We can do that.
I 100% agree, because the exterior you can add in anytime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, without any like negative repercussions of those costs being done in multiple.
The only one I would say do off the bat is probably suspension.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
especially in a 170 build. Like
especially in a 170, which this isn't even that heavy. But just to give people an understanding, what is a installed rate of a Van Compass 6.3?
Ooh, of a 6.3.
Or the Agile Off-Road.
Yeah, an Agile Rip Kit, we're somewhere around 6K.
Which is
So,
that's just for people to understand the price.
Yeah, a 6.3 is probably in the 775.
I was going to a little bit more. Now we're going to talk price again, because you have the most expensive seats.
This doesn't help the build cost for sure, but this is another thing that we could do later on. You go feel out the Sprinter seats and see if they suit your body type, and if they don't, we've got a solution. We've got them wired into our house power system, so at the end of a ski day we can use our stereo, use our heated seats, and run that off of house power.
You can run your heated seats off of house power?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's insane.
Sit here, watch a movie, be all nice and toasty
That's
and warm.
insane. I don't think I've seen that. Shieldman seats, everybody's like, oh, well, why would you spend so much money on, seating? You're in this sometimes on a 10-hour drive.
Yeah, and when we're utilizing it to be our seating space for having dinner and hanging out with friends, having comfortable seats is really nice.
Because what do those go for?
Those are somewhere between $3,000 and $5,000 per seat, depending on options and customization. The cool thing with these guys is if you want custom, you can customize the stitching color, the leather fabric, or the leather color.
You can buy extra leather from them or whatever. Yeah, which is
so
insane.
we've matched cushion fabric to the Shieldman fabric.
So cool.
They're such a great company. Toby's an awesome guy to work with, and
so this is the family floor plan.
Yep.
Because it's, again, you built it around your needs. And you have 2 children.
We've got 2 small kids, so this works really well for our young family. This works well for 2 people that might occasionally need to bring, maybe like an older couple that needs to bring grandkids along with.
Sure.
If you had taller, more adult kids, we might need to make some changes to this layout. This bench folds down into a bed platform.
Oh, it does?
And it's long enough for small kids to sleep on, just with the bench. If you have an adult along, the swivel driver's seat provides the foot of the bed. Currently, the way it works for us, 10-month-old is on a pack and play on top of this bed platform, and then we utilize a Luno mattress for our 3-year-old up front.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he loves it. We pull the curtain halfway across, and he's got his like little cocoon up there.
I love that.
He thinks it's great. He just presses buttons on the S-Pod all night, and we find out in the morning that we've had our LP9s on the tent next door.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, it's great.
The LP9s are the lights, everybody, that literally are bright as like daytime running lights.
They're the sun, yes. And there's been multiple mornings we've woken up to finding out that he's had the lights on all night.
Oh, no.
Now I unplug the S-Pod.
Do you unplug it? Yeah. I guess you can also use your phone to...
Yeah, you can control it with the phone, but I just shut them off from it.
All right, I'm going to switch sides with you.
Okay.
As I was switching sides, I actually just noticed down here, you actually have right there.
Yep.
That is a mount for this lagoon table.
Yep. So that lagoon table can move over and serve the passenger seat.
Yeah.
The main reason for that is because this folds down into a bed platform, the first thing we have to do is get the table out of the way. And we just wanted a place for that to be able to stow and be useful instead of putting it away. Yeah.
What is this seat called?
This is the Wilderness Vans
it is.
86 centimeter bifold seat.
Yeah, there's a couple different companies that make the fold downs that do the thing. I forget what they're all called, but that's the Wilderness.
This one's from Wilderness Vans. It's called the Broad Arrow. Super comfortable. We're able to customize the seat base, and we've got a big safe underneath.
Okay,
so it's large enough for full backpacks to go in there and keep that all
laptops,
locked
all
and
the good
secure.
stuff.
Yep.
You got a bar.
Got a bar. Yeah.
It's necessities, I guess, for the parents.
Yeah, so we can build this all custom as well. Some folks just opt for multiple standard storage shelves. We built this with whiskey and tequila bottles and tumbler glasses.
Okay.
We've opted for the wine bottles and wine glasses. Got acrylic wine glasses.
I was going to
that
say,
are all
those are not,
foamed
yeah, those are, they look glass, but they're definitely not.
but they don't rattle, and yeah, always a nice thing, especially at the van show. It brings people into the van.
Going to talk materials for a second.
Yeah.
You actually, looks like you went with a bamboo and a Phoenix.
Yep, so we really like bamboo as a high performance material in these vans. It's practically waterproof.
Probably the
standard.
best looking end grain.
Yep. Yeah, we can feature the end grain
Yep.
instead of having to laminate everything. And we also, we want our vans to hold up really well, and having laminate edges that can chip and crack over time. Sometimes they don't work well, and they're really hard to refinish and fix if any of that happens. So that being said, we also wanted to pop a color and didn't just want bamboo finishes in the
Sure.
van. So we did bamboo doors with a Phoenix exterior for our overheads, as well as the color on our forward and aft shower walls.
I mean, honestly, dude, if I built a house, like I would probably use like a Phoenix. Like,
yeah,
I don't know
it's
why.
great.
It's
I don't know
probably
what
the nicest stuff.
they've done with this stuff, but like it doesn't fingerprint, it doesn't smudge. It's got this amazing like satiny.
And they offer a crap load of colors,
They do.
which means your clients can now pick whatever color they,
They can
want.
customize.
Their green is chef's
is.
kiss.
Yeah.
It's an but I actually like this blue a lot. I do. I like it.
It's fun. We carried that into the countertops. So you've got
those blue
this fun
flake?
fleck in it. Yeah.
Or yeah, Fleck. Is that what you said?
Fleck.
Fleck.
Yeah.
Is that a Wilson art or is that a who makes that?
This is, I think this is a Corian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Solid surface countertops. Super durable. Not going to scratch.
So you source pretty much from everywhere then.
Yep.
So if somebody didn't want the seats, they wanted to extend the counter, they could do that.
Yep.
They want maybe a separate counter over here, they could do that.
Or they want the layout reversed. We'll build the galley on the passenger side
do
and put
whatever.
the shower on the driver's side. Ultimately, it is completely up to you as a customer.
I found it fascinating that you're not sleeping side to side in this.
We are not.
You're sleeping north-south.
So our previous demo van was a very similar layout to this
Okay.
with flares. And our frustration, well, first off, we love flares and sleeping side to side. We think in 144s it's absolutely the way to go.
I was waiting for it. Yep.
In 170s though, the window cavity in the rear is a little bit smaller, so that's problematic. And then the biggest thing for us is pretty much all the time we're in the van, we're bringing bikes along. And we like long travel bikes with slack geometry, which means the bikes are long. And our difficulty with the flares and sleeping left to right was that our bikes were sticking into our living space.
Sure.
And with us, this being a weekend warrior rig, we always had an extra bank of drawers in the galley that was like completely empty and unused, and we had stuff overflowing from our garage into our living space. So we said, hey, let's sleep north-south. Let's make sure our garage is as big as possible, especially now with the kids. We're bringing along just an insane amount of stuff at all times. So now we've got a garage that is long enough to fit any of the bikes that we want to bring along. Skis, snowboards, all going to still fit underneath the bed. You don't have to crawl over each other to get in and out of bed.
Yep.
I also find
Big
it's
thing.
easier to level the van front to back than it is left to right. So if you're looking for that like little slight tilt to keep your head up at night.
We got the shower, you're leaning up against it. We went over at bed, sleeping. Cooking is pretty obvious.
Yep,
It's an
induction and
cooktop.
microwave.
Microwave as well.
Yep.
Two things. Do you have a toilet and do you have entertainment? You said a TV earlier, so that actually must be.
Yeah,
what
so
this is.
entertainment, we usually don't build TVs into these vans. Just with how small of a space it is, we find iPads work really well for multimedia in the vans. So we do provide a lot of flush-mounted RAM track throughout the van.
Whoa.
So we give you multiple places to be able to attach iPad mounts throughout the space. We have built vans, though, for people that need to work remotely and need larger monitors, and we're happy to mount larger monitor stands.
Sure.
We just don't need it in this van. As far as toilets go,
Do you have one in here? No.
we don't have one in here. It's the show, so you don't need to see it. Our toilets are going to be some sort of standalone option, whether it's cassette, dry flush, or composting.
What's your favorite personally?
I like the dry flush,
Yeah, I do too.
but that
Do you have a brand that you like?
The Laveo has been really great for us.
Okay.
I heard the CompoCloset is going to be coming out with one.
They're coming up with a urine diverter dry flush.
Yep. So, which I think will solve our only frustration.
Literally the only frustration.
Literally the only frustration with the Laveo. It's funny, we've had a thing of kitty litter in here for the Laveo far before they came out with their pea powder. It's the same thing.
Oh, yeah. That's actually a good point. You can just do that. Dump a little kitty litter, you're good to go.
That's great. It smells great. Any of the standalone options, we don't do black water tanks.
Yeah, neither do I.
And I prefer, we can do built-in cassette toilets with like an exterior draining or an exterior hatch.
Yeah, like Thetford has one coming out the side.
I'm not a huge fan of those. Certainly they do add some convenience for getting the cassette tank out the side of the van, but then you give up shower space at all times.
I agree.
And if I'm not going on a trip that I need to bring the toilet along with, I really appreciate having this extra storage space and just one less thing in the van.
The separating does that too, I guess. So I get what you're saying. I wholeheartedly agree.
Yep.
You went with one of the best refrigerators on the market.
Isotherm. We really love the drawer style. So drawer 85.
Because I'm not a fan of the drawer.
Oh, bummer.
I like the door. I like the door style.
So I could be convinced either way in this location of the fridge, but one of my favorite layouts is when we do the galley in the passenger door.
Oh, and then it comes out
this way? And then
I
love the drawer out there.
Okay, I could do that.
Being able to access it from outside as easy as inside,
Game
or
changer.
Stocking groceries after a trip, it's really nice.
You got the Max Air fan, and you got a makes it 4-season and air conditioner.
Nomadic X3.
That's the X3.
The new ones are all the X3s.
Oh, okay.
This is the AC 3000, I think the previous generation of that.
Cool.
But we're using the X3s in all of our new builds.
Okay. Would you obviously custom? You're going to use all the other companies if needed, or you're going to, if they want an abundance of solar up there, you're going to have to go with an undermount or some sort. So depends on what the customer wants.
Exactly.
You obviously are a higher price point company, so I see actually a Xantrex. It looks like you have a Xantrex inverter up there. So we're going to talk a little power.
Yep.
Can I see power in the back or no?
You will not be able to.
I won't be able to. Okay.
Yeah, they're behind our systems boxes. We've got Xantrex XE Pro 3000 watt inverter.
It's one of the best, if not the best, inverters on the market.
We've been really pleased with them.
And then what do you use for batteries? And
that's powered by Lithionics 320 amp hour 12 volt batteries.
God, so you are the top battery company.
We've got 640 amp hours of lithium.
So is that the single, or do you use the two of them?
Two of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Two of them, so 640 total. Nation's 280 amp secondary alternator. So we got.
Who's your electrical guy? Because they actually
designed it all in house.
You did all, because I was going to say, not many people, all the big name van companies won't use those components, and they are the best components, everybody.
I think so.
They are the best components.
Yeah.
The only Victron component in there, not the poo-poo on Victron, is
so we
the
use
charge controller.
Victron battery monitors, and then we use Victron solar charge controllers.
And they do make the best solar charge controllers.
Yep.
But the Xantrex inverter is by far...
It's great.
It's amazing.
Yeah, we're really happy with it.
You can mount it any direction.
Yep.
And then the Lithionics batteries, I've said it for years, are the Rolls-Royce of batteries.
They're fantastic. Yeah, their customer service is amazing as well.
You go through Ruben?
Self-heating batteries. We order direct with.
You order direct through them, so never mind. So Ruben's the one of the reps.
Yeah,
he's my buddy.
Yeah, we've been working with them for a few years, and
that's a big ship,
awesome.
all the way from Florida all the way over to Washington.
We got to order quantities of them.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, the shipping's brutal.
So you actually have a really good price point for having super high-end power. You know, hydronics. Yeah, the air conditioning, the shower standalone. You got top of the line materials. Really good price point there, Brian.
Yeah.
Do you mind if we go around to the back and just see the back?
Look. Yeah. All right, we'll open that fully up. So back here, we've got our electrical components on the driver's side rear. So back behind that systems box.
That really thin.
That's our goal. Is most of our customers want the widest garage space possible.
How many bikes can you fit in this bad
We can
boy?
fit four bikes in here.
Wow.
We currently have 2 in, but we can nest them really tightly. Because of the fact that we can slide everything out and load bikes from the sides. That really allows us to get things super snug, super tight.
Do you make that shelf? Do you make that?
We make these custom for every project.
Okay.
So depending on how wide the systems boxes are, we're always,
I'm assuming that's a 500-pound slides.
Yep, 500-pound slides. We've got L-track welded into the tray, so it's great for cargo management and tying things down.
So I'm assuming back here you have an outdoor shower, which is what this is right here.
Yep, rear shower pan.
And do you make your own bug screens, or oh no, those
These
are
are
roll-offs.
roll-offs. Yeah.
I love a roll-off.
Love roll-off. Because of our install bay, we've been asked to install a bunch of different companies of bug screens.
Yeah.
We've suffered through all of them.
Roll-off, I like hearing that.
We use roll-offs.
They
we quote
are
roll-offs. We recommend roll-offs.
One of the nicest.
They're fantastic
on the market.
If we opened this up earlier, I would have had this blacked out up top to keep our bedding nice and dry. Great option for snow and rain. But certainly if you're in a place where you can have the rear doors opened up and have ventilation, it's great to have that ability to sleep with the doors open. This portion zips down to give like full bug proof, or completes with their shower curtain system in the rear doors. We can shower with everything fully waterproof.
Doesn't matter, you got indoor shower, what does it care?
Yeah, sometimes it's
you
nice
like
to shower
outside.
outside.
I get it.
So that's back here. We've got our water fill, rear shower station, the ability to turn exterior lights and water pump and air compressor on from back here.
It's even marked. I don't know if the camera's going to pick. Yeah, I kind of see how it's all marked. You guys etched it in there.
Yep.
It's kind of
CNC
interesting.
cut all this stuff.
I think we got everything. Where can we find you? And yeah, how do we get a hold of you if we want a custom Momentum?
Yeah.
Are you booked out? Like,
we are taking deposits, I believe, for September for full builds.
okay, not that far.
Yep.
Okay.
So 3 to 4 month build process. MomentumVans.com.
Yep.
Momentum Vans on Instagram. Feel free to reach out to us.
Well, this video is probably going to be popping off in September.
Okay.
So you're probably going to be booked out a little bit longer than that. So yeah, probably like you can probably get started in maybe December.
Yep.
Yeah. So great.
Yep.
That's amazing. And you said about a 4-month build?
3 to 4 months, depending on the
I was
project.
going to say 4.
Yeah.
Let's be safe.
Yeah, 4 is safe.
Let's say safe.
Yeah.
Let's be safe, everybody.
Yeah.
I need to come up and see your shop.
We'd love to have you.
All right. Well, thank you. MomentumVans.com, Momentum Vans on Instagram, Momentum Vans across the board.
Exactly.
All right. Thanks, bud.
Yeah, thank you.